Kyrie Irving's $25,000 fine for insulting a heckler hurts. Worse, he gave away his towel. Kyrie Irving's profane insult to a taunting fan is costing him $25,000. Worse yet, that may not be the end of it. Fans in arenas across the country now know exactly how to get to the Boston Celtics point guard. Just mention LeBron James and how hard Irving worked over the summer to get out of Cleveland. The NBA fined him for using inappropriate language when responding to a fan who had yelled "Where's LeBron?" at halftime of the Celtics' 102-92 victory over the 76ers on Friday in Philadelphia. Irving's response was captured on video and is NSFW. Irving, who spoke to the league office on Saturday and learned of his fine Sunday, took responsibility but stopped short of expressing regret. "Hell no," Irving said, via ESPN. "The fan was man enough to record it on video, then that's all him. I'm glad he got his social media name out there and then, kinda, 5 seconds of fame and it going viral. That's the social media platform we live on. I take full responsibility for what I said and excuse me to the kids at home and you move on." New Orleans Pelicans forward DeMarcus Cousins was fined the same amount Saturday for directing inappropriate language toward a fan last week. Cousins said the fan had dropped a couple of F-bombs, flipped me off and the player was slapped with a technical that the NBA later rescinded. "The ref sat there and heard the fan speaking to me in a very nasty way. I shouldn't have responded to it, but I'm a human being and I'm also a grown man," Cousins said after the game. "I'm not going to let another person just disrespect me." There are any number of ways to handle hecklers, as Kevin Durant showed when he returned to Oklahoma City for the first time after leaving for Golden State. Russell Westbrook had shared an image on Instagram of cupcakes when Durant made up his mind, a swan at Durant with an expression they'd used as teammates. When Durant and the Warriors played in Oklahoma City, there was a cupcake mascot, tons of signs and fans chanted "Cupcake." Durant went on to collaborate with Nike on a red velvet shoe and, if he was upset, he tamped it down. That was a 2-hour time slot in those people's lives where they got some entertainment for the day. And they were going to go home and get up the next day and go to work. It's all it was. I didn't take it personal. I don't hate anybody that called me any name there. It's entertainment. That's what they look at it as. It's not life or death," he told the Vertical's Michael Lee in May. "I didn't walk into their homes and do anything to them personally. I'm sure most people, the same thing they did on July 3rd, they did the same thing on July 4th, July 5th and leading up to that game. Their lives didn't change based on what I did. That 2.5-hour time slot where they watched the game and called me names, they forgot all about it when they went home at night and still had to live their life, just like I had to. I have no hard feelings. It was all fun and games for me, too." Not that Durant is shy about mixing it up with fans at times. He told a fan in Denver that the Warriors would sweep URA when the Nuggets beat the Warriors and the Chesty fan was looking ahead to the playoffs. And he has battled critics on Twitter, but that's a different environment and, besides, Irving is in a different position. He clearly wants to be the leader of the Celtics and letting taunts get under his skin is a tell for fans in every arena. At the end of the day, we're human. It's in the heat of the moment, and frustrations arises. We were at halftime, we were down by 4, in an environment, a season opener in Philly. Being with a young team like we have here and staying composed, handling that before we go in the locker room and addressing what we have to do in the locker room and going out and handling business and getting the W, that's really the only thing that matters to me, he said. It's up to the league at this point. But like I said, I'm going to take full responsibility for what I said. I don't have any regrets for it. Read more from the Post. No leadership in the NFL. Trump is tweeting about the anthem again. Jerry Jones, no question the NFL is suffering negative effects from these protests. NFL confirms Justin Timberlake as Super Bowl halftime performer. Steelers Juju Smith-Schuster and Le'Veon Bell have a great hide-and-seek celebration. Redskins Terrell Pryor Sr. has all of the right stuff. Now he needs